What made the stage very difficult for me was that you would need tons of DP in this stage and you only have 20 deployment points before the mobs start moving. So with 2 vanguards, I have to heli drop someone, and that's taking into account that I have Texas, so technically 22 deployment points. You'll have to take care of the left lane, which doesn't have the most mobs, but it is tough to kill mobs and all of them will deal a fair amount of damage. That's why I didn't put Blaze directly. Then you have to kill the 4 spiders, and unless you put Ifrit right after you deploy Blaze, it is not gonna be in time, so I use Texas AoE skill on top of Waai Fu to get DP back, put a healer, and then you can put Ifrit and possibly kill the drone. Right here on your screen you can see 2 wolves and a red caster. On top of that there was a Oneiros drone that just dropped a bomb. So if you don't have anyone else than Siege, she would just die by the bomb and the caster. Now if you count the wolf that Siege killed, that's 3 wolves, 1 red caster and then an incoming red avenger or ice cleaver. So you have to burst them, otherwise you will leak. In the video I didn't think about stalling the red avenger, so if I just put Gravel here it would have been easier and Blaze wouldn't have died. It doesn't really matter if you stall the red ice cleaver if the caster hits the medic. Deploying Suzuran too early makes her target the spiders, and you don't want that. You want her to target the red casters and the wraith leaders and everything that's to her left basically. Jaye will need 5 or 6 seconds to charge his skill 1, so deploy him in advance. This part is a pretty tricky part where people will start leaking, because casters will start spawning from below and they can just hit the medic you have on the bottom left or the guard you have here. So avoid this problem easily by deploying Gravel where I did. Even though I said don't care too much about drones, you need to deploy any caster or a Glaucus to the right, because the frost drone will be slowing your damage dealers. As I was saying, on the drones on the left, not on the right, you don't need any really high level snipers. I just have E1 70 Ash, but I need to activate her skill. If you have any automatic skill, it will be dealt with without issue. In this part, if you don't have Suzuran or any decent AoE, you have issues because there are 10 spiders and they are tankier than the normal ones. So just drop a meteorite and you should be okay with that. Or Eyja S2. This part can look a bit random because I just throw Gravel, Texas, Siege in a swarm of enemies. But if you don't have AoE, it will be really hard to target the wraith leaders, and that's why I block the spiders. So we are almost done here. If you don't have enough AoE damage to kill the red spiders, then you will just lose at the very end, so please be careful. Thank you for watching this guide, and thank you Eyja-free for tipping me about adding my voice to the video. Good luck for this stage, Doctor.